Hi friends, welcome back to Stockwood channel. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the Q3 FY22 results of Hero Motocorp. This will be a short video and I'll be breaking down this video into three parts. In the first parts, I'll be discussing the most obvious, that will be the quarterly results, what are the numbers, looking at the top line and the bottom line of the company. And in the second part, I will dwell upon what are the future perspectives of this company. So in the end of this video, I'll be giving a short-term and long-term target for this company. Please let me know in the comment section what is your target for the Hero Motocorp in short-term and long-term. I would like to hear from you. So before we get started in today's video, I request you to like this video and subscribe to my channel. This will mean a lot to my channel. To start with the first part, we'll see the quarterly results, compare it between December 2020 and December 21 results. If you see the revenues of the company in December 2020, it was around 9,978 crores. It has drastically reduced to 8,000 crores in the current quarter. And even on a quarter-on-quarter basis, the revenues has decreased almost by 600 crores, and also the profits are not looking good, which you would have seen in all the news channels. There is a hit of almost 39% in the net profit. Right. So if you compare it on a 9-month ending basis, ending December, you can clearly see there is not a much hit in the revenues, which is almost around 300 crore reduction in the revenues, and even in the profits there is around 200 crores of reduced profits. So with this perspective, I think investors should not look in investing. We should look at the future perspective of the company. So for that, it is required to deep dive into the quarterly results. Let's move into the second part. So one of the important points that they have called out in the quarterly results is they have invested an additional 150 crores in their associate company, that is Ather Energy Private Limited, and taking their cumulative investment to 650 crores, which is almost 35% stake in Ather Energy. Ather is a leading electric scooter manufacturer, and investing in this kind of company in the early stages will give a good revenue growth for the company in the future days. So let's move to the next part. Here it is showing that the company is declaring a interim dividend of 60 rupees per share. So if you are currently Hero Motor shareholder, you can expect the dividend in the next weeks. And also another important point here is they are clearly calling it out here that their global business has seen a growth of around 16%. So this is a very good trend for the company, given that once the rural demand picks up, the revenues in the domestic market also will increase. And to that, if the global business is having a good growth of almost 16%, that will actually add on to the overall revenues for the company in the coming days. Here in this particular page of the quarterly result, they are calling upon some of the macro issues that had affected the company and how it will be changing in the coming days. So they here are calling upon the recent union budget. The government has shown keen interest in improving the rural economy with infusion of the capital into the economy, which will help the rural and the MSME sector to grow, which in fact will help the company to increase its sales numbers in the coming quarters. Right. And also they are talking about the commodity cost pressure. They are seeing a relaxation of the cost pressures in the current quarter, and they are expecting it to further soften in the coming days. So there is a lot of inflation in all the major economies and in the world, and the governments are putting all their efforts in bringing down the inflation, that you can clearly see in the measures that the US Fed is taking in the recent times. Right. So also they are calling upon in this particular page about the electric vehicle ecosystem, which they see as a clear first cut advantage for this company, because they have two products under their company, that is their own electric vehicle that will be launched in March, that will give a further push to the revenue to the company, and also Ather Energy, which is an associate company doing very well in the electric scooter market. And also they are talking about the ecosystem they are trying to build, which is an advantage to them. That is with the a partnership with a company called Goro. Further, they are talking about another product launch which will further strengthen their product portfolio. There are couple of product launches that had happened under the Hero brand in the last quarter. Also, they are talking about their presence that they have expanding in the Gulf market. They're constantly increasing their presence in the Gulf market, and currently they have around 10 customer touch points in 5 countries in the region. Also, they are one of their collaborations with Harley Davidson. They are going to launch a new bike called Sportster S in the country that will increase their portfolio under the Hero Motocorp brand. So this was a short video about Hero Motocorp about the quarterly results. So in my perspective, the short-term target of this company, given once the rural economy revives, will easily reach to the share price of almost 3,000 to 3,200. And once we have the electric vehicle launch successfully in the country, it can also reach to levels of 4,000 in a period of 9 to 12 months. Thank you.